And also, I guess we should talk a little bit about Jason Victor. He's the new guitarist.
I love that story.
He's a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I love when fans join the actual band. It's like a movie situation. Like suddenly you're a fan of a band and then you find yourself playing in that band.
Definitely. It happened before, even here in LA, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, John Frusciante, joining them as a fan. Yes, Jason was working at his record store, Venus Records, in New York. And when Steve moved to New York, I believe in the early 90s, I hope I say this correctly, he was looking for his new favorite record store. And it ended up being Venus Records on St. Mark's Place. And Jason Victor was working there selling records. And he recognized Steve Wynn. Since he was a huge fan of Steve's work and the Dream Syndicate, he said, hey, you're Steve Wynn. I'm a big fan of your music. And after a few months, he dared to ask Steve if he would be up for a jam someday. And Steve thought, I should just give it a try. This kid, he's always giving me really good deals on my trade-in CDs. So why not? Why not give it a try? And well, of course, he discovered that Jason was a really good guitar player, and he already knew a lot of Steve's catalog. So he would be a really good option as his new guitar player, even though he had a guitar player at the time. But once I'm trying to come up with his name, was Tom Brokaw, I believe. I hope I say this right. Once he couldn't do the tour and he dropped out, Jason was the new guy to go for. And well, this is almost more than 20 years ago that this happened.
I know, it's crazy when you
I think how bold that is.
It turned out well. Yeah. It's funny when Jason talks like this. He's a really nice and modest guy. He said, I'm not like this at all, but I wanted to do this so bad, this touring life, and joining a great touring band. I really pushed myself in there, and it worked out very well.
And was it Steve who said that because Jason knew all the songs so well that he kind of held them to a higher standard, that he would call them out if they were off? And
he was kind of the they call him the keeper of the Dream Syndicate legacy. Once they started recording new music, Jason was the one who would say, if they were going into a certain direction, would just stop. This is not what the Dream Syndicate would have done. He's a fan of the band, but also a critic of the band. And from what I've understood, this is a really good person to have in the band and in the studio. It turned into some great, interesting new music over the past
for sure
6 years.
Are they playing with a keyboardist now, or was this just like a one-off?
On and off. Okay. I don't know what's the status at the moment, but in 2017 and 2019, How Did I Find Myself Here, and These Times tour, Chris Kakavas from Green on Red, he joined them as the 5th member of the Dream Syndicate. But for the last tours, he wasn't there anymore.